Hi friends, good evening and good afternoon to all of you. I hope you all are doing well. So in this video we'll discuss about another interesting question related to IICS. Okay, so in this video what we are going to do, suppose you have it this input source. Okay, so in this input source we are having three columns: ID, name and phone number. Okay, and suppose in this ID, phone and number, these values are present in your as a input table. Okay, I hope you are able to relate this thing. Okay, select from test underscore input. Now our requirement is to load data of ID and number into one table, okay, and ID and name into another table. Okay, so data for ID and name should be loaded into test underscore output one, okay, and data of ID and phone number should be loaded into another table called test underscore output two. Okay, so I hope this requirement is clear. So source having three columns. Okay, so for the column number first and second we have to load data into one table. For column number first and third we have to load data into another table. Okay, now how we can achieve this thing? So it's a very simple scenario based question, so let us go through that thing. Okay, so first of all I have created one mapping. Okay, so in the mapping name of what I have put the name of this mapping m underscore input segregation. Okay, now what is my source? Source is my as usual Oracle database which I have taken test underscore input. Okay, my target is test underscore output 1 and test underscore output 2. These are my targets. Now between the source and target we have to put our business logic. So simple thing what we can do, we can just select source, drag and drop this source with our aggregator transformation. In the aggregator transformation what we can do, we have to just go and group by, and group by only on the basis of which column? We have to group by on the basis of ID column. That's all. So once you are done with the group by, so we are not supposed to aggregate anything. Okay, what we have done here, we have to just select a group by option. That's all. Now this aggregator transformation what you have to do, you have to just connect to the expression transformation, expression 1. Inside the expression I have put just this expression and expression 1 just to bypass these records. That's I haven't implement any special business logic here. That's okay. So what we have done, we have just bypassed this option. Now so what we in this target, now while connecting this expression to target table, test underscore output 1, so what we have to do here, in this case, for the first thing we have to what mapping we have to do. In the mapping we have to map our ID and name column with this test underscore output 1. Okay, similarly for another target table test underscore output 2, what we have to map here, we have to map ID and phone number column. That's all. It's a very simple thing, but in scenario based questions in interview, okay, it might come to you. Okay, in real time also sometimes you might come up with such type of requirements. So let me run this mapping. So it is running right now. Just a second. Yeah, so what will happen, so once my mapping is going to get executed, my data from the source table would get loaded into two tables. What are two tables? Test underscore output 1 and test underscore output 2. These two tables should get loaded with the help of my this mapping. So let me check if it has been loaded. Data has been, if you see, data for first and second column has been loaded into this table. Okay, and let me query test underscore output. Hmm. See, data for first and third column has been loaded into this table. I hope my mapping should have also been completed. Let me refresh this. Yeah, it got completed. Okay, so overall how many input rows we are having? Five input. I'm having how many rows? Five rows. Okay, so out of five rows, like first and second column has been loaded into one table, and first and third column has been loaded into second table. That's why if you see, success rows are showing as 10. That's all from this video. Thank you. I hope you like this video. Thank you.